Hello, my name is Garx82 and welcome back to our FTB Actions series. And I'm just kind of cleaning up my inventory because I'm trying to figure out what I want to do today. Last episode, we finally kind of got into the HV age. Before I forget, I need to do this. Apparently, you can empty this into this. I think you need to shift click. Yeah, you just need to do that and it fills that one. I thought there was a way to do it. I just couldn't remember how. But that's it. That's actually full. I have a couple things here from Quest Rewards, which is pretty cool. So I was trying to debate, do I want to do some more magic? Do we want to do some more tech? And actually not sure. I do have this. This is finally up to 500C. We're producing enough power. I have this just running. I'm smelting all at stainless steel, so I figured just get that running. Now we are, like, we're good on our power, as we can see. And I have this throttled. I was wondering, like, I don't know if it's because it's not running continuously. Like, we don't really need to run continuously. I don't want to, like, put it down too low, but I figured, I mean, we're barely using, like, any steam here. I know the efficiency drops, so it's probably, like, doesn't even really matter, to be honest. Let's just do it, I don't know, 65%. I thought it was going to be 512 millibuckets per tick if it is running, like, full blast. Like, maybe if I have this upgraded to HV, maybe that would be pulling 512, but it doesn't seem to using that much. Yeah, it doesn't say on it. Oh, that's the gas turbine. It doesn't say on it, unfortunately, how much it actually uses. But yeah, we'll just let that run. I just have it throttled. I don't need it, but just so I don't have to, since I don't have this connected to the tree farm, I just would I'd rather just not burn through the fuel faster than needed. But yeah, so that is that. I was looking at the quests and I keep forgetting to check these, which I don't know, that seems a bit, why isn't this just like an automatic thing? Because yeah, we have made these, but I forgot to check the thing, so we didn't get credit for the quest, which is a bit annoying. There are the SMDs. Can we craft them all? No, we need... Oh, there we go. I made extra, that's cool. Got all the quests for getting all the things here. That's awesome. Ooh, glowstone. That's fun, too. You know, I should probably upgrade our blast furnace, to be honest. Like, for example, this uses nitrogen, silicon, glowstone, and you get these, but it does need to be done in an HV one. And that's that down. Oh, right there. Not LUV though. Maybe that's just. It's probably just. It's down there just because it ran out of room up here. Would be my guess. I do like this. This kind of lays out the different parts pretty well, so you can kind of see, like, oh, I want this SOC. Oh, we need this one. Like, I do like how this is set up. I also just wish these were, like, I don't know, it just seems a bit... I wish they were just automatically done. SMDs, we have these two. This one we need polyvinyl chloride, and this one... We can actually do these SMD diodes, because we got... No, we don't have platinum yet. Platinum we can get from nickel, I believe. Centrifuging or doing something with nickel. Can't we? Nickel. Crush nickel. Look at the... Alright, so that's cobalt, crushed nickel, cobalt, iron. But wasn't there like a chemical bath, or there was like something, wasn't there? Nope, that's iron. There is a way to get there is a way to get platinum dust from nickel ore. It says right there it's a byproduct. I don't know which one it is though. Is it? I believe it's tiny piles of platinum. There we go. Purified nickel, thermal centrifuge, gets you tiny piles. All right, cool. And then obviously iridium we're not quite at yet, but that is an option to do that. But I would like to get, if I'm going to do that, I would like to get both of them. Now the nano is the next kind of tier. These are better. To get nano though, we are going to need to get epoxy, which that is a lot more complicated than anything we've done so far. I think probably polyvinyl chloride would probably be the best thing to get first. Let me take a look. There's also the vacuum freezer. That'll let us get better coils. So lots of different kind of options. What we want to do here. Also, something to think about is AE. I don't know really what it is locked me on. I'm assuming there's channels, right? Yeah, there's the controller. Oh, hello. Well, that's something. If we could just do, what about like a drive? Just a drive. Destabilized stainless steel, reinforced alloy. Doesn't look too difficult. These are hydrochloric acid. All right, I do need chlorine. All right, I have a couple things I need to kind of get sorted here. So let me think about, I need to do chlorine. I kind of want to upgrade these. Yeah, let me do some kind of looking around and figure out what we want to do today. So I've been kind of looking around, kind of looking at recipes for A and stuff. Just kind of curious kind of what we're getting into, because a lot of these recipes are changed. I've never seen them before. And one thing I have noticed is hydrochloric acid. And I think today, actually, I'm going to knock out a few things that they're just kind of like random things here and there that I need to get done. But I haven't got around to it. For example, there's a couple chickens that I kind of need to get. I've seen quests for them, and it's locking other stuff. Like one is this gassy chicken, and easy enough, but you know, I just kind of need to, you know, start working towards them. I'm gonna get this other one, this mineral chicken, and I was kind of like looking at the things it gets. It was like you get mineral crystals. I'm like, what am I gonna do with that? And then I was noticing you can actually get sawdust from it, which you can actually turn into charcoal and then like feed that into your things if you wanted. So I could even get rid of that tree farm up there, which, I mean, that's a little bit far out. I would need to automate, as we saw, I would need to automate sulfuric acid, which eventually we'll get to a point, but yeah, that's not quite there yet. One of the easiest ways to get sulfuric acid is actually from fuel. Basically, if you turn your all your different sulfuric fuels in it, you actually get hydrogen sulfide as a byproduct. And I can actually turn that all into sulfuric acid with just some water. That's like the easiest way to get it. But anyway, let's just go ahead and let's get this mineral thing. Man, I'm just kind of turning into kind of a cluster of things. Where did I put my... Yeah. Also, I would like to get more organized. I know I keep saying that. It was only, what, 10 minutes in and I said I want to get more organized? Oh, I need, cobble and a stick. I need a lever. My goodness, I couldn't remember. Use those, right? Yeah. Or a button. I could have just used a button. Would probably been easier. But I needed 2 of these, or I needed 2 buckets worth of that. I figured it'd just be easier to do it like that. All right. I'll leave that there for now. I don't think I will need this anymore, actually, after we do this. So what do we need? We just need mana powder, infinity dust, and... Right, that was... Yeah, mana powder. I get these two look so similar. Mana powder, infinity dust. I have tons of it somewhere. Yep. Infinity dust, and that's it. Can even be done in an LV machine, but we'll do it in this. There we go. So that is that one knocked out. And again, I just harvested a bunch of wheat, so I can start. I might as well level that up right away instead of putting it off, because then I won't want to do it later. Wasn't I? I was doing something with the plastic chickens. I think I needed more, didn't I? I have these. I have 5. I need 11 more. Right? Thankfully, they're pretty quick. All right, so that is that chicken. I think the next one, I need a gassy one eventually, because we need these gassy enriched eggs. And as we can see, we have quite some good stuff we're getting out. Argon, noble gases, even oxygen and stuff. I wonder if that will be... Maybe we'll end up processing these to get oxygen and nitrogen. That's an idea. We can even... Look at that. We can even get... Oh, look at... Oh, that's cool. I like that. We can actually send these in, and depending on the circuit that we use, get... Oh, okay. I really like that, actually. But I need gel-like cryothium before we get that. And to get that, we're going to need brine. So I think... Yeah, that's what I want to do that for. Yeah, the next thing I want to get done in here. Let me do that really quick, and we'll come back. And that was easy enough. There is that. Just wanted to get those knocked out. And yeah, so I guess getting salty here. So there is the elemental dust that we're going to need anyway. I think that's what we'll work at. Also, I noticed there is wireless fluid, which is pretty cool. If we do oil, I guess that will be how we get this back to the base. It's a little complicated, but this actually gives us one. So yeah, I definitely think we need to do that. So easy enough. Structural gas, yeah, LV. And these is just kind of like lots of steel, and yeah, easy enough. Let's definitely need to get some more steel going. Do I have... Man, look at all that pyrolyzite. This is what you get from octupling your ores. Holy cow. Oh, we got some over there too. Do I have any iron? I have a whole lot of stuff. Pyrite, I think, goes down into... No, pyrite is what I'm using to get sulfur. I need to... Man. Hey. Limonite. Did we have, like, limonite somewhere? Did I use it all? No. I thought I had a whole ton of that. So let me get this going. This is, if you think about this, we're going to get 8 stacks of iron from this. So very cool. That. And that. I don't think I can speed this up at all. Usually when it's jumping around like that, it usually means it uses a lot of power, so I can't do that. All right, so we got that. And it also looks like it's giving us 42 as a quest reward. Like, how cool is that? We don't have to craft up all these. Bronze frames are kind of annoying. Guess I'll probably have to... Let's just craft up a bunch of that. I can be a little more I don't have to be so particular about what I use because we actually have a rather now we get so many resources. I don't have to like skimp or anything. But man, forward to getting this all automated at some point. Right. I'm probably, let me just do a lot of this. I don't need to be recording while I'm doing this. Because I'm getting, it's faster if I, if I'm not trying to talk. So yeah, we'll come back. Everything. So, oops, I forgot to do. So we'll do that. I want to use up these LV circuits, and then I need one of those. I think I actually need 2 of those, but there we go. There is that quest. I wanted to just do the very basic because we get a whole bunch of... Definitely check that out. I think we need... It looks like you need a GPS thing as well before we can do that. But I don't think I'm actually going to be using that for this build. I think I'm just going to pipe this in. And let's see. To heat the evaporation towers, to create brine and lithium, you'll need to valid heat source. All right. We actually need that, or we don't know. Not to know. Yeah, we'll do... And do I have any other water? I do have water underneath here. I could just do this back here, actually. The annoying part is this is all going to be broken down eventually and replaced with higher tier machines. So it's a bit hard to like plan out. Ah, solar panels cannot be attained. Bye. So I can't remember how to build this. Yeah, that's right. I just had looked it up really quick. It is a 4x4. I do remember that. Now that I saw it, I was like, oh, that's right. I may need to craft up a couple more of those, actually, because I crafted up a second. Don't you need 2? And I actually don't know if it... Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, there we go. All right, I just had enough. That's cool. Yeah, so there we go. There's the temp. I think we'll probably just... I don't know how... We don't need a lot at the very beginning. Like, right now, we don't need, like, tons. Let's see, what do we have under... Probably just pipe that in. That... What is this? Just kind of curious what we're looking at. Oh, that's, like, really easy to craft up. What about that? Same. These are both really easy. Don't really know. I'm assuming fuel wood heater takes charcoal to heat up. Don't know if we're actually going to need this at the moment. If we want to speed this up, we'll probably need that. We can't get solar. Let's see. I don't have enough wood. It's been a long time since I've crafted these up. Bronze. Hopefully we have a bit of that. 6. Yeah, that one like tears through that. Should be good. And then I will just connect it underneath. Right. Yeah. I'll go down. I don't need to disconnect this, but I don't know. I don't like having... should fill that up, right? Yeah, so that's filling that up. And we're slowly producing brine. But as we know, it is very slow. If I continue to add, it'll get faster and faster. And then if we heat up the temperature, it'll get... Actually, I don't know. Is the height just how much water you can put in, or does that... I don't remember. I think if the higher it gets, the more you can... the faster it produces. But, alright, so there is brine. And with the brine... we're going to pipe that into a machine. Now, if we want this cryothium stuff, we did that. But basically, there's our salt water and lithium. Liquid lithium can be centrifuged into tiny piles of lithium dust. So, I mean, that's an awesome source for all the batteries if we want. And I don't know if that liquid... I don't know if this is actually used for anything. It doesn't look like there's any uses for that stuff. But we did get our brine. Centrifuging the brine, you get both salt water and liquid lithium. The salt water is good for making chlorine. Yep, that's actually exactly why I wanted to do this, to get salt water for chlorine. Lithium can be turned into, alternate. You can use a mold and directly turn the brine into salt. It's a faster way to make salt, but you lose byproducts. Take another those things and salt and caramel. I love salt and caramel. Yeah, and then the other thing is these. So we think the Blizz powder. All right, so there's a couple ways to make Blizz powder. Isn't this like this is like a thermal expansion sort of recipe, isn't it? Where you mix stuff with, what is niter? Blizz rods. Man, this alchemical, what is this we're looking at here? Mana glass. I think mana glass is an issue. I think a lot of that stuff is an issue. Mana glass is not easy to make, if I remember. Oh, it's not that bad. It's a little more complicated than usual. All right, let me figure out what I want to. Let me pump this into a. Yeah, let me do that. And I am definitely heading down a rabbit hole here. So looking through what everything I want to do, the ultimate goal is the Gassy Chicken, because that has some really cool. Get lots of good things from that. Hydrogen, oxygen, really cool, easy to produce stuff for that. But to get that, we need the gelocryothium. So I'm working on the gelocryothium, and then for that, we got the brine, but I need Blizz powder. To get Blizz powder, we're gonna have to mix niter with experience. But then niter is like a whole thing as well. I basically threw, as we see, I threw the extraterrestrial matter that we got from that quest in here. I only got one ender pearl and one biotite from it because I didn't even think about that, but yeah, it's only a 1% chance, 1.5%, 2.5% chance. It goes up the higher the tier, but it's never going to be a large amount. But if you're producing that, thousands of those, it may be viable. But I wanted the experience, and the experience was 100% because I'm going to get a learning chicken. So, like I said, we are going down a rabbit hole, and I don't have a... Did I ever craft up a second tank? Thought I did, but I feel like it may be getting used for something. I remember. I can use these. I can use these. That's right. Thankfully, those take a... There, and then smart chicken. All right, there we go. Now that's going to take a while. I might be able to speed it up. Oh, that is draining fast. That was way faster than I thought it would. All right, stop. I don't want it to, like, lose that. But all right, so that is the learning chicken. So I'll go ahead and get that, level that up, and that will let us get experience. So that is the reason I want to do that. So I don't have to worry about experience anymore. And there's also a quest for it right there, and we get a basic fluid extractor for that. All right, well, thanks. Don't really need that, but there's that. I think this was like, say 400 seconds or something like that. All right, I won't go so crazy with the tick accelerating, but all right, so that is that. Now, a niter, a whole nother issue. To get niter, I need to mix nitric acid with potassium, which I don't have either of these. So, and there's no other way, it looks like, other than replicating it. We can't do yet. But nitric acid is actually pretty easy. It's just water, oxygen, and yeah, oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen. Actually pretty easy. These are obviously oxygen, hydrogen we have plenty of. Nitrogen we don't have though. So again, we are trying to get that. Now saltpeter. Saltpeter would be the best, but I don't think I have any saltpeter. I don't think it spawns. Does it? No, I don't think saltpeter spawns in the overworld like it does. Subzone, nope. I wish there was an easier way to check, to be honest. I wish you could like click on the ore and it would tell me, but that doesn't exist in the pack, unfortunately. So I think I'm gonna have to get nitrogen, and to get nitrogen, I'm gonna have to get an air collector, which is kind of annoying because I wanted to avoid having to do that. I was gonna use the Gassy Chicken, so I wouldn't have to get the air collector, but yeah, me craft this up, I guess. Gone ahead and got the 10-10-10 learning chickens. Place these down. I really hate that lighting kind of glitch, so I'm actually going to do that. That looks so much better. All right, so there's learning chickens. Holy cow, that they produce so much, the 10-10-10 chickens. So there is that. Then we got the air collector here. Oh, also, that quest actually gives the wrong item. It needs the mold ball. It actually gives you a cylinder, so that's actually the wrong thing. I don't know if that was on purpose, but there is yeah, it's either fresh water or fresh milk is the only thing that uses that mold. But there is the basic air collector. Now I had the LV mixer here. I didn't need it anymore, so I just kind of broke it. We have an MV mixer, and this is probably temporary until I can get the grass chicken, but I'm just going to place that down there, and that should, there's no internal buffer, or there's no GUI on that or anything, but basically just pipe that into our centrifuge, and then that will just slowly fill up with, what was that, nitrogen and air, or nitrogen and oxygen, yeah, nitrogen and oxygen. So there is the nitrogen, oxygen, and I just realized, yep, I was like, wait a second, we probably can't use these. I can do it this way. Basically, to get the nitric acid. Oh, no. Nitric acid, it can only be done. No, it can be done in a. Nope, it can't. We don't have ammonia. All right, well, we're going to have to get HV. Dang it, we're going to have to get an HV thing for that. Also, I need to find potassium. There are ways to get potassium that we can get. Rock salt and saltpeter, so much the easiest way. Ender pearls, I'm not gonna. Don't think I'm gonna. I mean, I could, to be honest. Would that be like the easiest way to get it, actually? Because 1 pristine will get us 32, and I have the thing. I don't remember where I put it. Yeah. I mean, I could just have this run until we get 1, and all right. So I think maybe that's how I'll get the the potassium, and there's the nitrogen. Maybe I didn't even need to do that, but there was a quest for it. And that actually let us get the polyethylene sheets. So that was another reason I wanted to do that. This was dependent on Gassy Chicken or the air collector, which I'm kind of working on everything. So we have oxygen, we have hydrogen. Oh, look at that, gassy enriched eggs. So there's multiple ways I could have done that. We have nitrogen now. So that is that. Yep, nitrogen. All right, so I guess, yeah, we will just pulverize those and get our potassium that way, I guess. We should get at least one. I know it's a very small chance, but the more this runs, the higher chances anyway. So I kind of wanted to get that running. And we don't need a... Really need ender pearls right at the second. I do need to clear that out. But, yeah, unfortunately, we are out of time. So I'm going to have to come back next episode. And we'll get our... we'll get some... We'll have to get our first HV machine, it looks like. I want to keep going this way. I really do want to get these gassy chickens, because that will let me kind of clean this up a little bit. Get rid of this. And what I am thinking is really quick. I'm thinking maybe have like a chemical reactor in front of each big tank that I'm going to have. And then just pipe in the gassy enriched eggs. So they're completely separate. I don't have to worry about pipes clogging and voiding and all sorts of stuff. But anyway, we'll have to do that next episode. So thanks for watching and have a good one.